Cold ocean swells roll beneath a gray, overcast sky. Here, off the coast of South Africa, the water is a chilly 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Dozens of Cape fur seals rest near the surface, their bodies bobbing gently in the rhythmic surge. They are gathered at a place aptly named Seal Island, a small, rocky outcrop that is home to over 60,000 of these marine mammals. For them, this is a sanctuary, a place to rest and raise their young. But the ocean surrounding their home is far from safe. The seals, blissfully unaware, have no idea that the deep, dark water below is already moving. Our camera drifts beneath the waves, plunging into a world of dark blue emptiness. The sunlight struggles to penetrate these depths, creating a murky, mysterious twilight zone. Visibility is limited, and the silence is profound, broken only by the faint, distant calls of the seals above. It's an environment that feels both vast and claustrophobic. Suddenly, a massive shadow, impossibly large, passes beneath the resting seals. It moves with a silent, deliberate grace that belies its immense power. The great white shark has begun its hunt. Down here, in what divers call the Ring of Death, the ultimate predator patrols its territory. This is Carcharodon carcarius, the great white. This individual, a female measuring nearly 15 feet long and weighing over 2,000 pounds, is a master of this domain. Her senses are finely tuned to this specific environment. She's not just swimming, she's listening, feeling, and tasting the water for any sign of a potential meal. The seals at the surface are her primary target. The hunt is a complex calculation of timing, speed, and raw power. Everything will be decided in the next few minutes. The shark circles slowly, remaining deep enough to be invisible from above. Her dark gray back blends perfectly with the rocky seafloor and the dark water, while her white underbelly will make her nearly invisible against the bright sky when she looks up. This is countershading, a perfect evolutionary camouflage. She's patient, she's not rushing. A failed attempt means a huge expenditure of energy for no reward, something a predator of this size cannot afford. She's selecting her target, looking for a seal that is isolated, perhaps one that is young, old, or simply not paying attention. Every detail matters. Above, a young seal breaks away from the main group. It's a risky move. The safety of the colony is in numbers, and isolation makes it a prime target. The shark below detects the change instantly. The vibrations in the water, the altered silhouette against the bright surface sits, the signal she's been waiting for. Her powerful tail begins to move, slowly at first. Then, with increasing speed, she's positioning herself directly beneath the unsuspecting seal, lining up her attack vector. This is the critical moment, the point of no return. Her approach is from the deep. This is the great white's signature hunting strategy in these waters. By attacking from below, she uses the element of surprise to its maximum advantage. The seal has no idea what is about to happen. From its perspective, the world is just the sky above and the water around. The abyss below holds a secret it's about to discover in the most terrifying way. The shark is now a living torpedo, accelerating vertically towards the surface. Her speed is incredible, reaching up to 25 miles per hour in this final, explosive burst. The water pressure changes. The surface of the ocean bulges upwards for a split second and then erupts. In a breathtaking display of power, the 2,000-pound shark breaches completely out of the water, her entire body airborne. In her jaws, she has the seal, This is the iconic air jaws phenomenon, a behavior so rare and spectacular, it draws researchers and filmmakers from all over the world. The force of the impact is immense, often stunning or killing the seal instantly. It's a brutal, yet incredibly efficient method of capture. The shark and its prey crash back into the water in a chaotic explosion of white foam. For a moment, the struggle continues beneath the surface, but the outcome was decided the second the shark launched its attack. The great white's serrated, razor-sharp teeth are designed for one purpose: to slice through flesh and bone. The hunt is over. The predator has secured its meal, a vital source of energy-rich blubber that will sustain it for days or even weeks. It's a stark reminder of the raw, unfiltered reality of life and death in the wild. The other seals scatter in a panic, porpoising frantically back toward the safety of the island. They know the danger. They have seen this happen countless times. For them, every trip into the water is a gamble. They must venture out to feed on fish and squid, but in doing so, they enter the hunting ground of the ocean's apex predator. It is a constant, nerve-wracking balance between starvation and survival. The ripples from the attack slowly dissipate, and an eerie calm returns to the surface of the water. The great white shark consumes its meal a short distance away. These sharks are often misunderstood, painted as mindless killing machines, but the reality is far more complex. This hunt was not an act of malice, it was an act of survival. The great white is a keystone species, a critical component of the marine ecosystem. By preying on seals, they help control the population, preventing them from overgrazing and ensuring the overall health and balance of the coastal environment. Their presence is a sign of a thriving ocean. However, these magnificent predators are facing threats of their own. Overfishing, habitat loss, and the demand for their fins have led to a dramatic decline in their populations worldwide. They are now a protected species in many parts of the world, but their future remains uncertain. Understanding their behavior, like the incredible hunting strategies we've just witnessed, is crucial for developing effective conservation plans. Scientists use tags and underwater cameras to study their movements, their diet, and their social structures, piecing together the puzzle of their secret lives. The great white shark is a product of 400 million years of evolution. It is older than the dinosaurs, a true living fossil that has perfected the art of predation. Its senses are legendary. It can detect a single drop of blood in 25 gallons of water and can sense the faint electrical fields generated by the muscles of living animals. It is an animal perfectly adapted to its role as the ruler of the ocean. To witness one in its natural habitat is a humbling experience, a powerful connection to the wild heart of our planet. As the afternoon sun begins to dip lower, casting long shadows across the water, the remaining seals huddle closer to their rocky sanctuary. The tension in the water has subsided for now, but it will return with the tide. The great white shark, having fed, will patrol these waters for a while longer before perhaps moving on, following the currents and the scent of its next opportunity. The ancient dance between predator and prey will continue, as it has for millennia in the cold, gray waters off the coast of Africa. It's a powerful, timeless story that unfolds every single day in the untamed wilderness of our oceans. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of the great white shark. If you found this as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Let us know in the comments what animal you'd like to see us feature next. See you in the next one. Deep beneath the waves, a world of silent calculation unfolds. Here, far from the sunlit surface, the great white shark glides, a master of its domain. It's not the frenzied predator of our nightmares, but a creature of immense patience and power. Every movement is deliberate, conserving precious energy for the critical moment. Its powerful muscles are relaxed, its body a streamlined torpedo, moving through the cold, dark water with an eerie grace. The shark circles, a shadow in the deep, its eyes fixed upward, scanning the shimmering ceiling of its world. What it sees is a dance of life and light. Seals, playful and boisterous, splash and twist near the surface. To them, it's just another day in the ocean. They are completely unaware of the lethal predator lurking below, the apex hunter that has ruled these waters for millions of years. For the shark, this scene is not a casual observation. It's a complex equation. Every ripple, every shadow, every glint of light is a piece of data being processed by a brain honed for one purpose: the hunt. The tension builds in the unseen depths. The shark isn't just waiting, it's calculating. This is where the true genius of the predator is revealed. It's assessing the angles, factoring in the refraction of light as it bends through the water, distorting the true position of its prey. It's judging the distance with a precision that would rival any man-made instrument. A breaching attack, the spectacular display of power that launches its massive body out of the water, is a high-stakes gamble. It demands an astonishing amount of energy, a currency the shark cannot afford to waste. One mistake, one miscalculation, and the opportunity is lost, along with the vital energy needed to survive. Now, the decision is made. The circling stops. The shark's body tenses, coiling like a massive spring. Every fiber of its being is focused on a single point on the surface. It begins its ascent, not a frantic rush, but a controlled, accelerating drive towards the light. It's a vertical launch, powered by its immense caudal fin, sweeping side to side in a rhythm of pure power. The water resistance is immense, but the shark's hydrodynamic body is built to slice through it. It gains speed with terrifying efficiency, a living missile aimed at the heart of the unsuspecting colony above. The world above remains oblivious. The seals continue their playful ballet, their sleek bodies silhouetted against the bright sky. They are in their element, confident and carefree, but the geometry of the hunt is closing in. The shark is now a blur of speed and intent, rising from the abyss. The distance closes in seconds. 100 feet, 50 feet. The shark can now see the individual shapes of the seals, their movements, their vulnerabilities. It locks on to its target, a single seal on the edge of the group, slightly isolated, slightly less aware. This is the moment of commitment. The final phase of the attack is a testament to raw, explosive power. In the last few feet, the shark's acceleration becomes ballistic. It's no longer swimming, it's flying through the water. The pressure wave from its approach might be the first and only warning the seal receives. A sudden, inexplicable push from below, but it's too late. The shark hits the surface, not like a swimmer, but like an eruption. The ocean itself seems to explode upwards as thousands of pounds of muscle and teeth detonate into the open air. For a breathtaking moment, the laws of nature are suspended. The great white hangs in the sky, a creature of the sea defying gravity. its body arched, its eyes wide. The sheer spectacle is awe-inspiring. It's a display of power, so absolute, so primal, that it captivates and terrifies in equal measure. The unlucky seal, caught in the vice-like grip of the shark's jaws, is lifted clear of the water, its fate sealed in an instant of airborne violence. This is the apex of the hunt, the culmination of all the patience, calculation, and explosive energy. Then, just as quickly as it began, gravity reasserts its authority. The shark and its prey crash back into the water in a chaotic plume of white spray and churning foam. The surface boils for a moment, and then a profound stillness returns. The remaining seals scatter in a panic, their playful world shattered. Below the surface, the successful hunter consumes its meal, replenishing the energy it so spectacularly expended. The cycle of life and death in the ocean continues, driven by moments of such incredible power and precision. The great white shark, the silent calculator from the deep, has once again demonstrated why it is the undisputed king of its realm. Thank you for watching. If you were amazed by the power of the great white, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the natural world. Deep in the kelp forests off the coast of South Africa, a silent predator begins its hunt. The great white shark, an apex predator refined by millions of years of evolution, descends into the dark, murky depths. Down here, the light from the surface fades, creating a world of shadows and ambiguity. The shark's body, a masterpiece of hydrodynamic engineering, positions itself with incredible precision. It's not just swimming, it's calculating, preparing, and coiling its immense power for a single, explosive moment. The camera follows its deliberate, almost lazy-looking descent. Its powerful tail sweeps back and forth, a slow, rhythmic metronome counting down to chaos. Every movement is controlled, conserving energy for the critical burst of speed required. This isn't a random patrol. It's a strategic positioning. The shark is angling itself for maximum acceleration, preparing to launch like a biological missile from the ocean floor. This deep staging ground is its greatest advantage. It's a blind spot, a zone of unseen danger for its unsuspecting prey above. From this vantage point, looking up, the world is a shimmering ceiling. For the Cape fur seals playing near the surface, the dark water below conceals the approaching threat. They are silhouetted against the bright sky, making them perfect targets. The shark relies on this element of surprise. It needs to attack from a direction where it can't be seen, a vertical assault from the abyss. The tension builds with every slow, powerful sweep of its tail. It's a waiting game, a deadly chess match where the shark has already positioned its pieces for checkmate. This is the moment before the storm, the quiet before the thunderous breach. Now the hunt truly begins. With an astonishing burst of power, the shark rockets upward. Its tail, once moving slowly, now becomes a blur of motion, propelling its several thousand-pound body through the water at speeds up to 25 miles per hour. The journey from the seabed to the surface is a matter of seconds. Water displaces violently around its streamlined form as it closes the distance. The shark's eyes, cold and focused, are locked onto its target, a lone seal silhouetted against the sun. The seal, unaware, continues its playful dance in the waves, oblivious to the freight train of teeth and muscle hurtling towards it from the darkness. This incredible hunting technique is known as a breach attack, and it's one of the most spectacular and terrifying displays of predatory power in the natural world. The sheer force of the shark's upward momentum often carries it completely out of the water, a phenomenon that has captivated scientists and filmmakers for decades. It's a strategy born of necessity, designed to ambush fast and agile prey. Seals are incredibly quick and can easily outmaneuver a shark in a horizontal chase, but they have no defense against an attack from directly below. It's a perfect, inescapable trap. As the shark closes the final few feet, its jaws begin to open, revealing rows of serrated, razor-sharp teeth. The impact is imminent. This is the culmination of strategy, power, and instinct. The entire sequence, from the slow descent to the explosive launch, is a testament to the great white's evolutionary prowess. It's a master hunter executing a flawless plan. The water's surface is about to erupt in a display of raw, untamed nature. This is the world of the great white, a world of calculated violence and survival. And then it happens. The great white shark breaches the surface, a colossal force of nature defying gravity. Water cascades off its immense body as it soars into the air, its prey often caught in its jaws. For a fleeting moment, the predator is an aerial acrobat, suspended between two worlds before crashing back into the sea. The sheer power is breathtaking. This is not just feeding, it's an event, a spectacle that highlights the shark's incredible physical capabilities. The energy required for such a maneuver is immense, which is why these attacks are reserved for high-value, fatty prey like seals. After the initial strike, the hunt might not be over. If the seal manages to escape the first devastating blow, a desperate struggle ensues. The shark, now at the surface, will use its size and power to subdue its prey. The seal, fighting for its life, will twist and turn, trying to find an escape route. But the great white is relentless. It has invested too much energy to let its meal get away. This dramatic chase can be chaotic and brutal, a raw dance of life and death playing out on the ocean's surface. Studying these breach attacks gives us invaluable insight into the behavior and intelligence of great white sharks. They are not mindless killing machines, as often portrayed. They are sophisticated predators with complex hunting strategies. Their ability to learn, adapt, and execute such precise maneuvers demonstrates a high level of cognitive function. By understanding their methods, we can better appreciate their role in the marine ecosystem as a vital keystone species, maintaining the balance of life in the ocean. Protecting these magnificent animals is crucial. Shark populations worldwide are facing threats from overfishing, habitat loss, and the demand for shark fins. When we see a great white shark launch itself from the water, we should not just see a predator, but a vital part of our planet's biodiversity that is in desperate need of our help. Their survival is intrinsically linked to the health of our oceans. By supporting conservation efforts, we can ensure that future generations will also have the chance to witness the awe-inspiring power of the great white shark. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you found this as fascinating as we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Imagine the ocean, a vast blue expanse, seemingly peaceful, almost serene. But beneath that calm surface lies a world of raw power, of life and death playing out in a timeless, brutal ballet. This is the realm of the great white shark, an apex predator sculpted by millions of years of evolution into the perfect killing machine. we'll explore the science, the strategy, and the sheer, heart-stopping drama of the hunt. This isn't just about a shark and its prey. It's a story about the delicate balance of an entire ecosystem, where every chase, every strike, is a critical moment. Our journey takes us to the legendary Seal Island, off the coast of South Africa. Here, the water is cold, the currents are strong, and the tension is palpable. This is the hunting ground, the arena where the great white's predatory genius is put on full display. The Cape Fur seals, playful and agile, spend their days fishing, but to do so, they must cross a treacherous channel known as the Ring of Death. It's a gauntlet they must run, and lurking below, the sharks are waiting. They are patient, they are strategic, and they are incredibly powerful. This isn't random chaos, it's a calculated war of attrition, where one wrong move, one moment of inattention, can be the difference between life and death. Let's focus on one seal, a young male, strong and full of life. He's part of a group, and there's safety in numbers, or so he thinks. Below him, a 16-foot female great white glides effortlessly. She's a veteran of these waters, her body a roadmap of scars from past battles. She's not just swimming, she's observing, calculating. She identifies her target, not the biggest, not the smallest, but one that has momentarily separated from the group. The young male, the shark, descends, sinking into the darker, colder water, becoming almost invisible. This is a key part of her strategy. From below, looking up, the seal is a clear outline against the sunlit surface. But from the seal's perspective, looking down into the murky depths, the shark is a phantom, a gray shadow against a gray abyss. This is the great white's advantage. She's using the very environment, the light and the water, as a weapon. She's not just a brute, she's a master of stealth and camouflage. Every fin stroke is deliberate, positioning her for the perfect angle of attack. The stage is set. Now, the attack begins. It's not a frenzied rush, but an explosion of controlled power. The shark angles her body upwards, her massive tail beginning to beat with incredible force. She's a living torpedo, accelerating from the depths at speeds reaching 25 miles per hour. The water around her compresses, a visible pressure wave forming ahead of her powerful body. For the seal on the surface, there is no warning, no sound, no ripple to betray the impending doom. He's basking in the sun, a momentary lapse in vigilance. He has no idea that death is rocketing towards him from the abyss below. This is the moment of truth, the culmination of millennia of evolutionary warfare. In that last fraction of a second, something registers, a flicker of movement, a change in pressure. The seal looks down, its eyes wide with sudden terror, meet the impossible sight of a leviathan surging from the depths. There's no time to react, no time to flee. The ocean's surface, which just a moment ago represented safety and air, is about to become a stage for an epic collision. The shark explodes upward. Her massive body breaches the water, jaws agape, revealing rows of serrated, triangular teeth, each one a razor-sharp dagger. Time seems to slow down, stretching this single violent moment into an eternity. This is the breach, the great white's signature move, a spectacle of raw, untamed power. The impact is immense. The force of the strike sends both predator and prey airborne, a dramatic silhouette against the sky. Water cascades from their bodies as they hang, suspended for a breathtaking moment, in a fusion of hunter and hunted. The shark's jaws clamp down with a force of over 4,000 pounds per square inch. It's one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. For the seal, the fight is over before it truly began. The shark, having secured her meal, crashes back into the sea in a maelstrom of white water. The hunt is successful. The energy expended has been rewarded with a vital, high-fat meal that will sustain her for weeks. What we've just witnessed is not an act of malice. It is nature in its purest, most efficient form. The great white shark is not a monster. It is a keystone species, a crucial regulator of the marine ecosystem. By preying on the old, the sick, and the unwary, sharks, like our female hunter, help to maintain the health and genetic fitness of the seal population. They prevent overgrazing of fish stocks by controlling seal numbers. Their presence creates a landscape of fear that alters the behavior of other animals, creating a ripple effect that benefits the entire food web right down to the kelp forests. Without these apex predators, the entire system would risk collapse. The breach attack is a higher risk, higher reward strategy. It requires a massive expenditure of energy and is not always successful. Seals are incredibly agile, and an experienced seal can often dodge an attack at the last second. We've seen sharks miss, launching themselves into the air only to come up empty-jawed. This is what makes the dynamic so fascinating. It's not a foregone conclusion. It's a contest between two highly skilled athletes, each perfectly adapted to their role. The shark's power and strategy versus the seal's speed and agility. Every hunt is a test, a new chapter in an ongoing saga. And what about the survivors? The seals that escape, return to the island. The memory of the close call etched into their behavior. They become more cautious, more aware. They learn. This constant pressure from predators ensures that only the fittest and most alert individuals survive to pass on their genes. The shark, in its role as the ultimate predator, is inadvertently making the seal colony stronger, faster, and smarter. This intricate relationship, this predator-prey dynamic, is the engine of evolution, constantly shaping and refining the species involved. It's a beautiful, if brutal, system of checks and balances. As we pull back from the intense drama of the hunt, we're reminded of the fragility of this incredible animal. Great white sharks face more threats from humans than we could ever face from them. Overfishing, habitat loss, and the horrific practice of finning have decimated their populations worldwide. These magnificent creatures, which have survived for millions of years, are now a vulnerable species. Understanding them, appreciating their vital role in the ocean, is the first step toward protecting them. The awe-inspiring power we witnessed today is not something to be feared, but something to be respected and conserved for future generations. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the great white shark. We hope we've given you a new perspective on this incredible apex predator. If you were captivated by this story and want to learn more about the wonders of the natural world, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue bringing these vital stories to light. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, stay curious.